The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Vince Cartwright, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So stepping in is Mike Hendrickson, and we are set for
Leading
baseball here this
Detroit,
evening.
The second baseman, Mike Hendrickson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Hunter White. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Montano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now, Kurt Fournier. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon Watson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
Now with the plate is Gordon Landry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Dean Summers is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
At the plate, Dean Summers pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Reined in, and there's 1 down now. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. So now to the plate, Gregorio Ortiz. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Landry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging in the dirt. Fournier has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So now here is Derek Shaw looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2 outs here with a runner at third. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here's the 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hendrickson trying to get there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man,
the left fielder,
that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Marcel Montano, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Fastball just inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Willie Benavides. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit to short. Right to him. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dave. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
In now, Benny Gutierrez. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already
Lenny
3 Ks for him in the
Andrews.
first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now to the plate, here is Lenny Andrews, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Brenner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. set to get his evening at the plate started. Kirby
Leading off
Ellis
for the
trying to get
Indians,
it going at the plate.
the
It's been
first
tough
baseman,
sledding for him so far this
Kirby
year.
Ellis.
First offering on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked
right
up
fielder,
9 Ks. And now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Evan Brenner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting 8th, the catcher, J.P. Humphrey.
To the plate now, J.P. Humphreys. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate, Clayton Janeway, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Humphreys stands at second with 2 gone. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Now into the box, Oscar Rodriguez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Alexander Reese, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball called for strike 2.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there, because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Andrew Trowbridge. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the
Leading
inning.
off
And
for
that'll
the
give way
Indians,
to the rookie second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Gordon Landry.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. Oh, inside.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Fournier goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting. The
A
shortstop,
reminder that we'll have Cleveland
Dean
Indians baseball for you all season
Summer.
long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. So the next to bat will be Dean Summers, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's the second out.
Now batting. Center fielder, Gregorio Ortiz.
Now it'll be Gregorio Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Hendrickson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes.
That's outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
plate now, Hunter White. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Fournier.
And now in the box, Kurt Fournier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for Cleveland, Derek Shaw. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Liner in there for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box, Marcel Montano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fouled off. Shaw gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Kirby Ellis.
Standing in now, Kirby Ellis, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and two the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next, it'll be Evan Brenner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
The 0-1 pitch. Nope. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And it's fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Rodriguez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 1, J.P. Humphries.
Striding in is J.P. Humphries. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Benavides.
First pitch on its way. Willie Benavides will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dad. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Ortiz patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lenny Andrews.
Digging in will be Lenny Andrews, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Benavides, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortiz calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
So now into the box is Oscar Rodriguez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up is Clayton Janeway. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch.
Now
it wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Gordon Landry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dean Summers.
Next to stand in is Dean Summers. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Popped him up. Benavides has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're up 1-0. So now to the plate, Alexander Reese. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
In now, Andrew Trowbridge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Reese aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Mike Hendrickson. Fly ball right down the line in left. Montano moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hunter White.
Into the box, Hunter White. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And that one yanked just foul. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Catcher, Kurt
Next up for Detroit, Kurt Fournier trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ortiz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 1-0. And now here is Gregorio Ortiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Gregorio Ortiz.
Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Derek Shaw.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Derek Shaw, singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcel Montano.
Next to hit, Marcel Montano. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Hendrickson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And now, Willie Benavides. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Next, here is Benny Gutierrez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the AB now. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Hard hit towards center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Up next, Lenny Andrews, the potential tying run for him at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1 the count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Benavides stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And to score from third, the tying run.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Oscar Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
The first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
On his way to pitch number 100. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ripped on the ground to first. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
So here is Evan Brenner, flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, J.P. Humphreys. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
plate now, Clayton Janeway, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The set and the 2-1. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping in once again is Alexander Reese. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Reese.
Daniel Nathan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Daniel Nathan.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate, Andrew Trowbridge. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Mike Hendrickson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Hunter White, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-0.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mark Weston is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 67, Mark Weston.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Dean Summers.
Dean Summers.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Standing in now, Gregorio Ortiz. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Derek Shaw.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Derek Shaw. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this,
he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Andrews is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcel Montano.
Next to dig in, Marcel Montano. From the stretch.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Strike taken up in the zone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Trowbridge is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. And stepping in, Curt Fournier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Curt Fournier.
First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Willie Benavides.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Benavides. He doubled his last time up.
yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Cristobal Leon takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Benny Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Lenny Andrews would be next. Ready with the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rocket to third. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Lenny Andrews.
So now to the plate, Lenny Andrews, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the bottom of the
Leading
ninth.
off
And
for
set
the
to go is
Indians,
the rookie first baseman, Kirby Ellis.
Kirby Ellis.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base.
Right
Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now to the plate, Evan Brenner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Morgan Golden will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Morgan Golden.
Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Big at bat now, and here is J.P. Humphries. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Clayton Janeway. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one.
Second baseman.
That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Gordon Landry, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Liner towards second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Morgan Golden will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 6, Morgan Golden.
Now to bat, Oscar Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
The right fielder, Oscar Rodriguez.
Tyrone Hicks takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Hicks.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Alexander Reese, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Andrew Trowbridge. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The set and the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
In now, Mike Hendrickson, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ready with the 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hunter White would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Montano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dean Summers.
The shortstop, Dean Summers.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tyrone Hicks claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, Tyrone Hicks collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Indians took care of Detroit 2-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-7. Jacob Quantrill got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees 5-2. Vance Baird launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Astros downed Oakland 11-2. Terrell Justice plated 3 runs on the day, helping the Rangers take care of the Padres 5-2. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Reds got 11 hits overall as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 11-5. Eli Fish twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 7-0. Nicky Cicerelli earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Giants toppled the Rockies 2-1. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.